Hello everyone. This will be the general reading for the upcoming days, weeks. We'll see what the problem is. I will start with what's the T Oracle cards, and I hope you will like the video. I hope it will be positive for you, and I hope it will help you in some way. We'll see what's the problem, what's the mystery, what's the source of your problems or your worries, or maybe something good that happened lately. We'll see. Okay, I will draw a few cards, and if you will like the video, please subscribe. I've switched to YouTube because it's more friendly to me. Okay, let's see what's going on. We have Lift Off, Sleeping Princess. Okay. Hands Off, and one more. Graduation Day. Okay. Lift off, fast action, progression forward. The wait is over. Sleeping Princess. Unmotivated, procrastinating, putting things off. Hands off, territorial lover, staking climbs, scaring off the competition, and leveling up from the graduation day, lessons learned, acquired wisdom. Okay. You know what? Okay, lift off was about fast action, progression forward, the wait is over. Like something started really, really fast. But when I look at the Sleeping Princess, it's like you're coming to a slower motion with the whole situation, or the person in your environment is kind of unmotivated, or you are procrastinating the whole, I don't know how to say it, there was a progress forward. So somehow you are taking a few steps back to make that matter sleep. I guess it was a bit overwhelming because when I look at hands off, it's like the person you were dealing with was really passionate and, well, territorial. Yeah, definitely. And I have a feeling that in both cases, you and the person in your mind, on your mind, was very protective and focused on you, but it started very fast. And I think you just wasn't really expecting how fast it was, and you have to rethink it, take it slow. And I have a feeling that it kind of took a lot of your energy to deal with that territorial scaring of the competition thing, because we are talking about really a really sexy person. And this is like you are happy, you're learning your lessons with the whole situation, that sometimes when something is firing and passionate so hard at the very beginning, it's really the fuse is really short, and you are losing the emotions at the very beginning, and you are learning from this. It was a learning experience. You've got some wisdom about the whole situation. You are leveling up because it helped you to achieve something in your life when it comes to experience and learning lessons. And in general, you are happy about it because she is happy. And maybe you are graduating. Maybe that was someone from your college, school, any kind of school. And when you will graduate from the school, you can finally be with that person without, thinking about how to say it, studies and the whole situation, like you going to school, you're busy every day, things like that. But as I said, it was a short, passionate beginning, electrifying, very fast, and maybe it was so fast and so passionate that you also felt exhausted every day with the school, with I don't know, work, every pretty much thing that you did, it, and you felt unmotivated to do anything, like even study, because you were just, busy with the whole emotional, passionate situation. But I have a feeling that it is ending for you. And in overall, you're happy. It was like, when I look at the cards, it was like not only a learning experience. To me, it was more like an adventure, good sex, and then, feeling like a real student, sleeping off, being late to the classes, things like that. We'll see each card now with the tarot cards I have. It's vice versa tarot, so it's double side. It's really interesting, and it seems to be a very interesting reading. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Lift off, sleeping princess, hands off, and graduation day. We'll see. Okay, what's for lift off? So what's for lift off? Fast action, progression forward, the wait is over. Okay. Also, the wait is over, it reminds me the last card, like, yeah, you're close. It's end of April, so I guess the school will be over around June, July maybe, or May. So it's really close, and you're very close to finally close that chapter. Definitely, that's how I feel about the cards. Okay, lift off. Let's verify that. What do we have here? Okay, we have Chariot. Lift off, fast action, progress forward, the wait is over, and we have Chariot. Yeah, that would be it. It is a determination, definitely. I'm sorry, I touched the camera. Chariot is like victory, control, as I said, determination and fast action, because you're really looking forward and moving forward and progression forward. It's a perfect card to say that. So you're very close, you're charging, and it's a double confirmation. It was a super fast action. You met someone, you pretty much switched, it was a blink of an eye, and you just, felt like you belong to each other and things like that. Okay, let's take one more. Let's take one more for that lift off. It's a double confirmation, really, something so fast. Like, I don't know, maybe you had sex on the first date, or maybe, had sex every day, a few times a day, and you just couldn't keep the hands off each other, things like that. And also, you are very fast to finish, I don't know, your goals, school, things like that. One more, please. Okay, one more. What's in here? Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. It's a teamwork, collaboration, pushing on, definitely, and some, craftsmanship, something like that. So yeah, it's definitely about moving forward together, fast action, and learning. It's also a card of learning. So I would say that you were moving together until some point, working together, but then you felt like, unmotivated, procrastinating, putting things off. I guess it was too fast. When I look at the chart and lift off, it was like really, really super fast. And it was really affecting you. So let's take a look at the Sleeping Princess. We'll see what's going on. Let's see. Okay. Wow, Three of Cups. Three of Cups. It's a friendship, support circle, but also celebration, collaboration. You know what? It's also sometimes a third party, but I guess you felt exhausted and unmotivated to do anything because there was too much of celebration, like partying a lot, day and night. And here on the other side, we have day, and here we have night. So maybe you two were just, partying too much together. And as I said, you had school during the day or work during the day, and you were partying with that person at night, and you felt unmotivated to do anything, even study. So it was toxic in some way for you. Okay, let's take one more card. I really feel like it was really, really energetical and how to say it, full of celebration parties, drinking. Definitely, she's holding a cup, so a lot of drinking. And also, when I look at it, you can see that the cups are spilling water, really. Yeah, definitely. Too much of drinking, and you felt unmotivated to do anything in the morning, waking up. And as I said, I feel that it was just too fast and too much for you. And somehow, territorial lover is also about, someone controlling, staking claims, and scaring off the competition. So it's a bit too much sometimes, Maybe you really wanted to focus on leveling up and learn lessons learned. You got the wisdom that it's not really suiting you. Okay, one more for that Sleeping Princess thing. What do we have here? Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is like patience, delayed success, definitely. Delayed success. As I said, you felt unmotivated, and I guess your goals were moving into the future. You were like, when I look at it, it's like the whole situation distracted you, and the person on the pictures are not really happy that you've grown something. You're so close to get all the fruits from the tree, but you have to wait because it was, delayed. Yeah, even here, it's just like the trees are far away. He could, he could grab it, but now he can't. He's sitting too far. He can't get up, unmotivated. Again, it's a perfect double confirmation again. Wow, I really feel how intensive it was. And now the clue card, hands off, territorial lovers, taking climbs, scaring off the competition. Really, really passionate reading, I would say. And a lot of parties. Yeah, you're so close, you know that. And it was a distraction, distracting you from your goals and how far you went with all your goals. So don't lose these goals from your eyesight, really. Okay, hands off. Territorial lover. We'll see. What do we have here? Also, I have a feeling that scaring of the competition, there's a lot of attractive people around your person, and that's really, it's not really worth fighting for, because not only that, I have a feeling that the person wasn't really distracting only you. You had to fight off the competition to keep this person attention, because a lot of intriguing people around that person. So, okay, I'll take that one. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. It's a card of competition, really. Being challenged and protection, holding your ground. Just, you know what? It's a card of scaring you of the competition. Just look at the wands. You have to beat every single one to win the battle. Of course he did, but you know, you can see the graveyard of people. I have a feeling that even if you did scared of the competition, it wasn't really tasty, you know? He's not smiling. He's just standing there and thinking, who else will come and what else will happen? I don't see really joy on that face, and it's like a graveyard of people who were around your person, and just not. Okay, let's take one more. Intriguing. I love that reading. Okay. Now, one more for that competition, hands off. Okay, we have this card. It's one that came out. Okay. Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is like working hard, attention to detail, and enjoyment through labor. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. But I think I know what's the meaning of the card in this row. It's like, how to say it? You accomplished the whole fight, but the fight was so hard that again it reminded you of the whole unmotivated moments when you were, you know, exhausted, and all the hard work, all the fight was hard because you wanted to keep the attention of the person, and you know, you felt so great and you won the battle. I have a feeling that he had eyes on you, but the whole situation making you feel really exhausted and not really worth fighting for. I guess keeping people around you more. You should keep more people around you that are, how to say it, on your level. Because when you are dating someone very popular, or you are, so either the other person must fight for your attention, or you have to fight for the attention, and it's really a constant battle, yeah, and hard work. It's sometimes not, the results are not really worth fighting for. And I have a feeling that another card is graduation. When I look at it, it's like you are single and free, you accomplished your goals, you learn the lessons, you level it up, and the whole wisdom make you really, you learn your lessons. Like, you will find someone who is on the same page with you, and there's no competition, and he will value that you have to wake up in the morning, to get up to go to job or school or whatever, and you have to feel relaxed, and it can be so passionate and you know so fast moving at the very beginning, because it's just sometimes too fast to meet someone and learn all about that person. So let's take a look at the graduation day card and leveling up, lesson learned. We'll see. I love that. I have a feeling it will really elevate you. Like, you know what you are seeking now, and it will really, it will not, the whole situation will not bother you anymore. Okay, let's take, the Queen of Cups. My God. It's a card of romantic love, deep connections, partnership. So I have a feeling that she's holding one cup, ready for that one person. And again, there's another woman holding a cup here. Same row, also a cup. I have a feeling that, but it's a completely different card. She's here. She's like really giving into the whole partying and things like that. She's half naked. She doesn't have time to dress properly, and there's a mess around her. And here you have someone who is calm, relaxed, and the mess is all behind her. Just take a look at that, and maybe it's a stork or something like that. A, a stork is a sign of a solid partner. Yeah, I guess you are seeking that, but you will only give it to someone who will be loyal, and he will fulfill you. So yeah, she's wise, she's pretty, and she is calm, and she will give that cut only to someone who is on her page. Okay, one more. Great reading, really. Very interesting. We'll see what else for that graduation day. Let's see. I love vice versa deck. Really amazing. I love it. Okay, I think that's the card I want to take. Okay. This is the Ace of Swords. Okay, I'll push it a bit. The Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords. It's a new idea. Sometimes clarity and communication. Sometimes a conflict. But it's a clarity and straightforward communication. So, the sword is up. It's actually, you know what? I have a feeling that you will take no BS from anyone from now on. You will see clearly that you will not be related to anyone who is really toxic or exhausting you. Yeah. Okay, one more message, one more card. I wonder what another message would be. We'll see. Okay, one more time. Okay, what's on the bottom of the deck? Okay, it's a hermit. Again, it's a clarity through introspection, inner guidance, enlightenment, spiritual enlightenment, I would say. Yeah, I have a feeling that you have this clarity. It's a straightforward message and communication. No more fights or delays. You just guiding your own path. you are getting out of that whole mess and you see your path. Yeah, definitely. Again, it's the card of wisdom. Another card of wisdom. Solitude, yes, but it's also wisdom. And we have graduation, leveling up, lessons learned, wisdom. And here is a card of wisdom. Yes, I think you took all the lessons, learned it, you acquired wisdom, you will know what serves you, what doesn't serve you, and you have the whole clarity about what you want in the future, who you will give the whole full cup of love, and you will not take anyone who is exhausting you, or just, you have to fight for their attention, or you're scared of the competition, things like that. No, 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 no. You know your worth. And you're really smart. I have a feeling that you're very smart. You just had that, adventure for a moment. That's how I feel. Okay, thank you very much. I hope you liked it. Please subscribe, and I hope you will be back for another readings. Take care.